Hey guys, I'm back, and I know this is my second upload tonight, but I just really wanted to talk about an issue to do with Fortnite and what they're doing with this game, and how it's really going to affect the future. So, yeah, not exactly going to be a positive video, and I'm sorry about the mic quality. I'm trying to get my proper mic set up again, but we don't have the cord because the cord broke, and it was crappy cord, so I'm using the one on my computer right now, but so this is what the video is going to be about. If you don't want to listen to anything negative, go, but yeah, let's get into it, I guess. Alright, so the problems that I think Fortnite are having, at least on my front, are the material change. What they did is they changed the materials back to what they used to be, instead of the faster gain and the mat cap being less. Problem with this is that no one ever ends up getting 3,000 mats, so there's not really any point in changing that. All it did was make it so you have to play more passive. Having more mats, it just made it easier. You didn't have to be waiting, you didn't have to be, farming all game. And that has been a big kicker for me, because I'm someone who builds a lot, at least, and I know a lot of other people do. And it's made the game a lot more boring because I got 3 solo wins in one day, or because I farmed the whole game and killed people who ran out of mats. 3 games in a row, I won because of that. So, yeah, it just makes it a lot more boring, I think, and that's another reason why I guess the viewership of Fortnite is going down. Obviously, we don't actually know because they keep their stats very close to themselves, but at least searches on Google and videos that people are watching on YouTube about Fortnite, a lot less people are watching them, and I reckon this is one of the main reasons why. Unlike a lot of other people, I don't find anything that wrong with the health. I think the health, the 50 shield gain each kill, I think that was a good move. It's too aggressive when you have that gain. Like Tifu said, it should just not be in normal pub games. And without it, it makes you play tactically. You got to think smart about what you're doing. And I liked that, but I know a lot of people, did like just being able to play aggro. I didn't enjoy that, but that's just my take on it. And yeah. So, there's one more thing. I've forgotten what I'm saying. I forgot it while I'm saying this, so I'm gonna cut it and say it when I remember. Alright, so I remembered it. But it was that there's people in Fortnite in general are becoming too good. Like, the people that we know and love, obviously, the pros of Fortnite, many of them are struggling to get wins now because of all the sweats and all the good players, and I'm there to encourage that, but what I'm saying is that the skill gap is too big, which has always been a problem in Fortnite, where it's been too small. And they've been reducing it too much, and they got to a point, especially in Season 5 and a bit of Season 6 at least for me, and what I experienced, it was way too small, and then they broadened it up, and it's gotten too big. You get sweats, so many of them, that are really good, and then, they're killing pro players we will watch. Imagine one of those people finding a bot, someone new to the game, which is really unfair. And I think that's what they were trying to do with the 2 modes. And I actually like the idea of having 2 modes. It just, again, the mats should have stayed the same in regular modes. And I fully would not be, this video would not be getting made, nor would the last one. So, I reckon they're all the big things. And I do understand that everything good has to come to an end eventually. It's just Fortnite really should be lasting longer than it is. And they should be listening to their player base right now, even though I don't fully agree that health should come back. But they should be listening to their player base, because it was the best change they'd ever made for Fortnite. In a whole, that update, giving you the extra mats, health, and mats per kill. So, I don't know what they're doing. And the pro scene right now is in a mess. They're all running around everywhere, and out of nowhere, they fully took out stretch res from players in the $100 million world tournament cup. that's gotta suck for a lot of the people like Tifu and Ninja who full went, stretch res. So, ballers are a big problem. They should just, I reckon ballers should be allowed in normal games, but not in like pro games. There should just be no vehicles in pro games. That's my take on it. I'm not even competing in the event. I was gonna. I'm actually okay at scrimming. I just don't do it. I find it way too sweaty for me, and that's something. But yeah, when I said in the last video, I'm gonna take a break from Fortnite, I've reflected on that a little bit and come to a decision that I just don't want to play normal games. 'Cause, yeah, I just don't want to. I might play a couple, Division League games. I'll probably play a fair bit of Getaway if I have 3 or more people, and a lot of creative. But yeah, I just can't go into the normal games anymore. It doesn't work for me. So it really does suck. And the only reason why I'm gonna keep playing Fortnite is because there's literally no other game that I want to play. I want to play Battlefield 5, but well, I can't because I don't have it. Don't have Infinity War like COD because the disc is at my other house. And Fortnite's the only really half decent game out there that I can play right now, especially for keyboard and mouse. And Minecraft, well, yeah, it's fine, but it gets a bit boring when you don't have anyone to play with because you're on Education Edition on your PS4. But besides the point, I'm just making the video to say that they're basically digging themselves into a hole and sealing them in there. Like, they're killing their own game. And who knows, maybe it's going to end up being great, but I don't know. All the statistics don't show it. No one feels like playing it. I came close to quitting over the past couple days because it's just been crap, and I've gotten wins. I've gotten like 8 wins in the past couple days, and I still feel like quitting. Like, that's not how it works. But it's weird because my whole life, the whole time I play Fortnite, I've always just been excited to get on. I've wanted to do it. I've had an addiction basically, and they've killed their game so much to the point where they've broke that. I don't go on, and I don't feel exhilarated. I feel like it's more of a chore because there's nothing else to do to pass the time. And I feel like that's what a lot of people are feeling right now. There's no other good game out, but Fortnite's getting bad. So yeah, I don't know. That's my take on it. Sorry, this has been a huge rant. It wasn't supposed to be, but it is, I guess. Who knows, maybe it will be good. But let's look on the bright side. Creative's out there. Creative's all that matters. So yeah, hope you guys have a great day. Or sleep, if you're in Australia. But yeah, see you guys.